Serenity Funeral Home. We are a family-owned and operated funeral home where we offer complete personalized funeral services, leading our community in funeral and cremation services. Make an appointment for your pre-need and at-need arrangements by calling us at 702-647-0123. Once again, that number is 702-647-0123. Serenity Funeral Home, caring for your loved ones as if they're our own.
Chico Sticks, Pickles, Jolly Ranchers, Mary Jane's, Pop Rocks, Lemon Heads. Should I go on? Bitter Honey, Freeze Cups, Candy Cigarettes. Listen, how about you make your way down to the modern day Candy Lady and see all of this and more? Satisfy that sweet tooth, Tuesday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. at Sight and Sound Candy and more. Follow us on IG at Sight and Sound Candy and on Facebook at Sight and Sound Candy. We are located at 1000 North Martin Luther King on the corner of Washington and MLK. Give us a call, 702-648-4444. Again, that number, 702-648-4444.
Broadcasting live from downtown Las Vegas, you're tuned in to Gorilla Cross Radio.
Yo, you tuned in to Gorilla Cross Radio.
Welcome to Let the Ball Bounce. This your host, Dre Bailey.
Hey, it's your man, Goose Thomas. What it do, people?
Mr. Bill Blockham Logan in the building, man. Once again on this Saturday, man. Every Saturday at 2 p.m. Pacific Coast time, man. We give you guys the best of sports talk radio, man. Please download the Gorilla Cross app on your phone, man, and follow the LTBB crew as we give you guys the best of sports talk radio, man.
Of course.
I'm serious, man. This is something that the
really
people
doing?
is giving us, man. It's nothing that self-proclaimed to be the best. The people have said we're the best, so we're going to accept that as it is.
Yeah, you can't give yourself a nickname.
No, you can't.
No.
Other people got to.
Yeah, that's right.
Like me, I drink Grey Goose liquor, so people just start calling me Goose.
Yeah.
That happens.
That's it.
It's just what it is.
Yeah. My name is Andre, so they just decided to take the on off and call me Dre as I was growing up.
It's what it is. Why do they call you Billy?
It's short for William. That's what I was told. And that's what my family called me from day one.
That's what. So you telling me that it was William the kid,
God.
not Billy the kid. It was actually William the kid.
Oh, man.
I was named after my dad,
Okay.
but everybody called me Billy.
Okay.
I love
Billy.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. That's what it
And
is.
as I
man.
grew, the Y went elsewhere.
Yeah.
You know.
And it's just Bill.
It's just Bill.
All right. Well, Bill Blockham Logan, man, if you are on the Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk page on Facebook and you are posting things that does not make sense, rhetoric, and any other type of nonsense, Mr. Bill Blockham Logan will block you.
You might have been a victim. It's likely.
He's that type of cat that's not going to argue with you. All right? We have a guest in the studio that's really not going to argue with you either. He's going to say, you know what, let's just put these gloves on.
Yeah. Let's put the cowhide on, man. It's really that simple.
I don't have time for arguments. I don't have time for the back and forth.
No.
Let's settle this.
Yeah. Yeah. Like men.
Like men inside of the ring.
Yeah.
That's a dangerous thing. Now look, I've had my plenty of fights in the street. I've won some, I've lost some.
Yeah.
I'm gonna admit that. I've won some, I've lost some.
This dude ain't lost none right here.
But I'll never tell you, you know what? Put me in the ring. That's not my forte.
No.
Now, you can meet me around the corner next to the power box, next to the apartments, and we can get out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. But in the ring, that's just a complete different science that I haven't mastered yet.
Bro.
I mean, when I was in school, I didn't even really like science. I'm gonna be honest with you.
but this is a sweet science.
This is a sweet science, man.
The
Look,
sweetest of the sciences.
yeah, man, we got a great show for y'all, man.
Yes, we do, man.
Appreciate everybody chiming in. Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Radio as we give you guys the best of Sports Talk Radio. Follow Let the Ball Bounce on IG. Hit us in the DM.
Yeah.
Let the Ball Bounce on Twitter, and that's with one T. Let the ball bounce at gmail.com too if you want to be a sponsor of the show. So we appreciate the sponsors for sponsoring Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Radio and Serenity Funeral Home and Sight and Sound Candy and more, and all of the past sponsors that have sponsored Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Radio, man. We appreciate you guys. If you are listening or watching live right now, please download the Gorilla Cross app on your phone. Follow Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Radio, or share the live feed if you are on social media right now. It only takes a second to share the live feed. Share it to a sports fan. If you know someone who just loves life, period, share the live feed, man. Yeah. Come on, man.
Absolutely.
Come on, man. The higher we go, the higher we're going to take y'all, man.
Simple.
That's just the bottom line. It's just, you know, my jewelry and clothes may look a little different than yours the higher I go. You know, that's just sometimes how it is. I mean, I walked in the building today and I saw a boxing belt that made me question if my grill has real gold in it.
Because that's what we call a strap. Right there.
Yikes.
That's a strap.
I may have to reach out to my jeweler and say, hey, man,
let me get a strap. Can you make me a strap?
Give me a certificate. Give me something that says that my gold is actually real.
Yeah, I need that authentication, man.
Yeah, man, that authentication, man.
Yes,
so we appreciate you guys chiming in, man. We got a lot of basketball to talk to you guys about. A lot of football. The Super Bowl is tomorrow.
Yes.
And if your team is not in the Super Bowl, we don't need you critiquing saying how a team should do A and B in order to win. Give your own team that analysis, please.
So we can't give any analysis.
You can, but I don't need your. It's not an expert. You're not an expert, especially if you Raiders fans out there. I ain't mean to throw that out there. I'm sorry, Raider fans. You know, you guys are used to just losing. I mean, you can't give out advice to winners.
Ouchie.
Like my man's right here. He's not gonna listen to people who don't have belts.
Yeah. He's a winner.
He's a winner.
So
Clearly.
you can't tell a man, you know, that one round you should have kept your left up.
Nah, bruh. Nah, bruh.
Can't say that.
You can't say that.
Right.
He has a trainer. He has a manager. He has people in his corner to give him that positive feedback.
Yeah.
He don't need your positive feedback. It's a lot of y'all out there, boy. Woo! It's a lot of Facebook police. Facebook lawyers, Facebook doctors, Facebook judges. There's a lot of social media experts out there.
Yeah. Facebook trainers.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, I was watching
Facebook
this.
coaches.
I was watching this fight the other day, you know. But if he would have just dipped his left shot, what? How many fights you won, or how many fighters you coached or trained? I'm just saying.
It makes sense.
It just makes sense. But you know, sometimes logic gets thrown out of the window sometime, man. Let the ball bounce. Sports Talk Radio, man.
Yes,
We're just saying this so you know a lot of y'all can like change up what you do in life.
Yeah.
Quit calling a professional a bum.
Quit calling NBA players, certain NBA players, trash. They made it to the league.
They made it to the league, man.
Are you nuts? You're trash. You didn't make it.
Exactly.
No,
I didn't want to say that, but I'm glad you said that.
But he just may not be as good as you would like him to
He's
be.
just not as good
What
as
about Jared Dudley?
He's in the league.
Just want to make sure.
He would come to Vegas right now in adult league and average at least 30 points. Jared Dudley. I've seen cats in far worse shape getting buckets.
True. We played against a few.
These are facts.
Oh God, we played against a few.
I'm gonna tell you one thing you can't get. You can't get inside that ring out of shape.
No.
You will get exposed.
No. The sport will tell on you.
Haven't you heard this sometime when you watching boxing? Somebody in somebody's corner say, "Put your hands up."
I can't. I can't.
Mhm.
Gotta be in shape, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta be in shape to
You got to
do
be
this,
in
man.
some type of shape.
You know,
Gotta
back
be
in
in shape
back
to
in the
do
day in the neighborhood, kid used to have boxing gloves. We used to go over there and box.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
box. You know, man, when you got finished, your arms was like,
Yeah.
Noodles.
And we not even talking 12 3-minute rounds here.
no.
We talking about probably a minute and a half max.
Yeah.
Yeah. Spent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
It's totally different.
You have to be in great shape.
Yeah,
Yes, you
I
do.
had a buddy who had boxing gloves, but he didn't have 2 sets. He had 1 set. So we would paper, rock, scissors on who got either the right or the left. And I remember one time, I think it was in the 6th grade, getting the left. Now, I'm not left-handed, I'm right-handed. And I remember as we're doing our little boxing thing, my punches went from here to here.
Bringing the hammer down.
Yeah.
Biting the bottom lip and there. And I just, it didn't quite work out
No.
that way.
Fundamentals just went out the
Jab,
window.
jab just went totally out the window.
Yeah.
So that's why anytime, if you were, still alive out there and you've had street fights with Dre Day when he was coming up, it was the 1-2, 1-2, and then we grabbing, going right to the ground, and then that's where I proceed to choke you out. So, that was my arena.
The choke out. Fair. Fair enough. Fair enough.
That's it,
It is
bro.
what it is.
I got my joints in for a second, but that was about it, man.
Fair enough.
So we appreciate y'all, man.
Yes, sir.
Giving y'all a little bit of time, man, to share the live feed, man, because we have an awesome show for you guys today, man.
Do. Yes, we do. Look, in the studio with us, man, we have the Beast. He's 18-0.
18?
He has 12 knockouts.
12?
He is the new WBA interim bantamweight champ. Huh? Just recently got that at the Mohegan Sun out there in Connecticut. Fresh off a title win, man. We got our guy, man, Mr. Raeese The Beast Aleem.
Exactly what happened right now.
Man.
Check him out real quick.
Y'all need
man.
to check
Look,
him out, man.
relentless. Look at this. Look at this.
Yeah.
Relentless.
Look at the counter.
Oh!
He sits people down too.
Oh! My man got up like, oh, that hurt.
Man, look at that. Look at that, bro.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Sit down.
Oh.
Sit down.
What, my man? Did he just salute? What was that?
Sit down.
What was that? Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, stop.
You gotta get your hands up, bro.
And lay down.
Yeah, man. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Oh.
We got his 11th round.
Ooh,
Oh, did you see the right knee? Oh.
I think he pulled his MCL, ACL, and
Whoa.
He is still undefeated. He is now the interim WBA Super Bantamweight World
super
Yes.
bantamweight world.
The Beast
Oh, my.
Aleem.
Hey, man, salute, man.
Yes,
Salute.
indeed, man. And look, from that
Welcome.
highlight, look, I don't think the highlight doesn't do the entire fight any justice,
Yeah.
bro. Because from what I saw, it was the epitome of what we call the sweet science, bro. This is a sport, and these guys at the table can attest to this. I get pissed off when people try to make a mockery and try to.
Nate Robinson.
I wasn't gonna say that, Billy.
I said.
Thank you.
I said.
Thank you.
I'll say it. And Nate and Lamar Odom's next.
Come on, man.
Oh boy,
Making a mockery of this sport
stop it, bro.
that people bleed, cry, and sometimes die for
That's a fact.
pisses me off to no end. This is a sport that you cannot play.
No.
You cannot play the fight game.
Nah, you can't, bro.
You can, like tomorrow, right? The three of us and another good friend of ours, we're going to go out and play 18 holes worth of golf. We're going to go out and play.
Yeah.
Right? You and I, we've played in adult rec league basketball together.
Yeah. With a bunch of Jared
flag football.
We played
Yeah.
flag football
Yeah.
against and with one another.
Yes.
But the sweet science cannot be played.
No.
Nah, bro.
Don't do it.
It is
Can't play boxing.
something
You
that
can't
you
play
do.
boxing.
Can't play boxing.
Can't do it, man.
Blood, sweat, and tears is what it's all about.
Mhm.
Come
Hard
on,
work and
man.
sacrifice.
Come on, man. Look, man, we got the beast in the building, man. Raeese Aleem, man. What's good with you, brother?
Hey man, I'm good. Y'all get me hyped up. You
Look,
know,
man.
watching
Look,
the
man.
highlights and
Look,
shit.
that's the goal.
Look,
Yeah.
That's the goal.
the goal is to get you hype, but not too hype where you want to fight one of us.
Man, hey, I'm ready to glove up again.
Straight
Like, yo.
up. Straight up.
Look
man.
how close I am to it. Come on, man. Come on,
Look,
man.
I'm right in the
I
line
know
of
my
that jab.
distance. I
For
know my
real?
distance.
That's what's up, man. Look, man.
I was taught to go with the punch.
Yeah, go with it. Yeah, you gotta go with it.
Yeah.
You gotta go with it, man. Look, man. 18-0, 12 knockouts. The world is slowly finding out about the beast. What is? I don't want to say what's next for you, because you obviously have the WBA interim belt here, so you want to go higher, of
yeah.
course.
100%.
But yeah, let the people see that,
Yeah,
man.
let the
Put that in the camera, bro. Look at the strap.
The
Look,
strap.
and that,
Quit playing.
and that is why I got to reach out to my jeweler. Like, dude,
Unbelievable.
my girl don't look like
It's
this.
2 mirrors in that thing, bro.
Oh, yeah,
Look
the
at the
boy
mirrors,
Mike.
bro.
It's got some weight to it too.
Yeah.
Come on, G. Wow.
Yeah.
So what is a normal training day like for Raeese The Beast Aleem?
So it depends, you know. It's like when it gets closer to fight time. For this fight, I started doing 3 days.
No.
You know, so hit the boxing gym
Yeah.
in the morning, grind out, spar, 6 rounds, 8 rounds, 10 rounds, whatever. Then go straight to the fitness gym. Boom, get the back-to-back workout,
Yes,
and
sir.
get the cardio.
Yeah.
Jog 5 to 10 miles, get on the elliptical,
Yeah.
Stairmaster. I shadow box for 40 minutes straight. That's 12 rounds right there.
Oh,
So that's my
gee.
warm up. As soon as I get to the gym, I'm shadow boxing
on,
40
bro.
minutes, and then I'm doing everything.
Ugh.
Then I'll go to the crib, I'll relax my body, and then I'll go to the yoga gym and do like yoga or hot Pilates,
That's what's up.
or sometimes I'll just go back to the fitness gym. So it's like I'm trying to do whatever it takes to get to that next level.
Yes, sir.
So each and every time I step into the ring, I'm able to perform at an elite level.
Yes. Yes.
So
Absolutely.
that's pretty much like LeBron's level of keeping his body in tip-top performance condition to be able to withstand anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know,
That's what it is.
from boxing to yoga to hot Pilates.
Yeah.
Man, that's doing it all.
And that's all I did was just took a page from his
Right,
book,
right.
from Floyd's book.
Yeah.
Okay, what did they do? What works for me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I found my routine.
Yeah.
And
You made it yours.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
So let me ask you this question. What motivates you? What motivates you? Because I know all boxers or all athletes have something that kind of motivates them to want to push to get to the next level. What motivates you?
I want to be the best. Point
Bingo.
blank, period. I want to be the best at what I do. It's all about a legacy. What have you done? What have you accomplished?
Yeah.
So I definitely want to be the best. I'm proving that.
Truth.
Yeah.
Truth.
Yeah.
Absolutely, man.
So when did your boxing journey start?
So I got my black belt in karate when I was like 12, turning 13.
wow, that's
Dang.
different.
Started boxing when I was 14, and
Wow.
fell in love with it. Got to travel around, competed, and I just stuck with it.
Yeah.
So I'm a competitor.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? He said, I got my black belt in karate. And a lot of you may not know this, but, young Dre, I was in karate class when I was younger. But me and my aunt, who was only 3 or 4 years older than me, we got kicked out of karate class because we used to.
Y'all play too much.
Ingrid?
Y'all
Yes.
play too much.
Me and
Because
Ingrid,
y'all play too much.
we got kicked out of karate because we roasted the karate teacher so bad. Like, he had the thickest shag ever. It's like the whispers from the back. And so we would clown him so much that he told my mom,
They can't come back.
They're unteachable.
Yeah, we're done.
So I probably could have been something, but I was nothing.
So you didn't have the chance to actually go to like a tournament and
Nah.
compete or nothing like that? Okay.
I couldn't even get past.
Couldn't make it out the studio.
You just
Couldn't make it out the studio.
You know, and
bro.
then we talk about the pants, you know, how they was high water. You know, as kids, I'm a true Aquarius. You know, that's all we do is roast. And, you know, we got kicked out. So I got kicked out of karate class, and that's when I was introduced to basketball. So,
Man, look,
Yikes.
growing up in the state of Michigan, which we know is one of, if not the best when it comes to hotbeds for boxing. What or who were some of the people that you looked at coming in from the state of Michigan? Some of the people that you looked at coming up as a early teenager, man, when you first start gloving up.
Oh well, you know it was Floyd.
Yeah.
You know that was Grand Rapids.
G-Rap.
You know it's possible. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Kind of paved the way to where it's possible. You know, you're not stuck in any situation.
Right.
You're in control of your destiny.
Straight up.
Tommy Hearns. You know,
Yes,
it's
sir.
yeah.
you know just a lot of great fighters from Michigan. You know, it's
Yes.
like I want to be added to that list.
Yeah.
You know,
Straight
so when
up.
people talk about all the great fighters from Michigan,
Yeah.
Raeese Aleem is in
Yes.
that
Yeah.
conversation.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's been my goal for the longest.
Yeah.
Man.
That's what's up, bro.
I love it, man.
Who are some of your favorite boxers? I know you mentioned Tommy Hunt. He's
the
in my
hit
top
man.
Wh-
The
wh-
hit
one
man.
of my favorite is Marvin Hagler.
Yes.
Marvelous.
Wow.
Marvin
Marvelous.
Hagler.
Yeah.
You know, he had to change his name because he felt like he wasn't getting the respect he deserved. You feel me? And it's kind of relatable.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of relatable.
Mhm.
I'm flying under the radar. A lot of people sleeping on me, but hey, it's all good. I'm turning everybody into believers.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Come
As
on
you
now.
should.
Come on now. We had the pleasure of
Yep.
interviewing Teofimo Lopez a couple of years ago, along with his pops, man. And
Before the Teofimo Lopez you see now.
before the champ that you see right now, and you guys kind of remind me of each other, and I say that based on attitude. The attitude reminds me. You guys remind me of each other, man. It's like. Well, he was, I want to say 11 fights in at that point, and you're 18 fights in now. So you're a little bit, further ahead of him. But that attitude, man, that grinded out attitude, man, where does that grinded out attitude come from with you, man?
For me, it was kind of installed from my pops, like growing up.
Yes.
You know, he used to own a bunch of houses in
Yeah.
Muskegon. He used to force us to clean them,
Yeah.
paint,
Yeah.
do all that.
You have to grind out, do dirty work.
Exactly,
Yeah.
but that gave me my work ethic.
That's what
So
I'm
as an
talking
adult, it's like I grind out.
Yeah,
It's like
That's it. It's
it's
nothing. It's easy to
Exactly.
grind out.
Exactly. Like
That's
ain't
it.
nobody telling me to wake up and go jogging at 6
Come
in the
on, bro.
morning,
Yeah.
Come on,
or
bro.
do a 2 a day or a 3 a day. It's like I'm doing
I'm
it
doing it.
Yes.
because I feel I
Yeah.
need it. You know,
Absolutely.
So, like this is what it takes.
Absolutely.
It's in the DNA.
Come on now.
You know.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You know, I think a lot of people missed what he just said. I think a lot of people missed what he just said. The fact that he said that his work ethic came from his pops. So to all you black fathers out there, you can make a difference when you
Sure
in
can.
your kid's life.
Definitely can.
To all you deadbeats, y'all should be ashamed of yourselves, bro.
I know I got it from my pops.
You know what I'm saying?
The way I grind, the way I get up, and
Bro.
I got that strictly from my dad.
Bro, I watch my dad, bro, get up at 3 o'clock in the morning every single day. I don't think my pops had days off. Like it just,
Oh no! Back in the day,
Like
they
it
did.
just- they didn't-
That generation never
They
missed
didn't-
work.
they didn't
Boy.
take days
It
off,
was all
bro.
about the grind back then.
It's
Yeah.
grind time, bro. Like if my pops had a day off, he was just like, you know what, just put me on the calendar for something. You know what I mean? Like he didn't take days off.
Well, me as an owner of a company, my employees need to be watching this show. Why are y'all calling off so damn much? I don't get it. Back in the day, bruh, you just didn't call off. And then, like he said, back in the day, his pops put his kids to work.
Come on, bro.
You're gonna do this.
It's going
You
to.
didn't have an option.
Oh no.
That's going to happen.
Oh no. There was no debate, no negotiating. Just got out and did it.
Yeah. No
My
negotiation.
pops was kind of like a drill
Serious.
sergeant too, so he'll
Yeah.
come back if it ain't done.
Oh,
Yeah.
we
you
doing
got to start
push-ups.
all
Yeah.
over. Yeah.
Oh, we doing push-ups on our knuckles off the carpet, so we on concrete.
Yeah.
Ooh.
doing knuckles, boys and
And you
girls.
got to start over.
Yo, so it's like,
Yeah.
yo,
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, son, if
Wow.
you're listening to this show, if that room ain't clean, I'm making you do push-ups
On your knuckles.
on your knuckles in the driveway, and I'm not playing
Driveway.
games.
On the cobblestone, bros. Yeah.
So I have a question. What are your nutritional habits? Like on a daily basis
so I mean, hey, I can't
and
even lie.
around fight time.
I'm a little fat kid at heart. I like to eat. I
As
like
we
to
all are.
splurge.
Yeah,
you
no
know,
doubt.
when it comes down to fight time, once I get a fight on the books, then it's like I like trying different diets. I've done pescatarian. I've done a vegetarian diet.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've
Yeah.
just done different things just to keep it interesting.
Right.
For this time, I went to a place to where they did meal preps.
Yeah.
So I just kind of did that so I didn't overeat
Right.
and whatnot, and did some meal replacement shakes.
Right.
Yeah.
So weight for me is never a real issue,
True.
but hey, sometimes making weight is harder than fight.
It's
Yeah.
definitely
Yeah.
difficult.
Real.
It's difficult,
It
man.
could be a struggle, but you gotta be a professional. You gotta be on top of it.
No
Right.
doubt. But that's I think with the weight thing and what you say is true. Making weight is a difficult thing, but you have people out there that have no issue with doing it. None. So it can be done, although it's a difficult thing. It can be done. We got some people that just really don't care about it. Adrian Broner.
Did you see?
We got some folks out
Did you
there
see-
that just don't care, bro.
Did you
that's
see the
true.
episode where Brandon Marshall was asking Chad Johnson about his
Yes.
eating habits? And boy, he
Yes.
was offended.
Yeah, man.
He was
Bro, I
Chad
eat McDonald's,
Johnson
bro.
was offended.
I eat McDonald's.
Yeah. How you gonna tell me what I did? Man, he was offended. Don't
I eat
tell me.
cheeseburgers, bro.
But I grew up with athletes like that who could eat you under a house
Eat
and
anything.
Don't get no fat on
gain
them.
no weight.
Crazy.
I'm like, where's it going?
I mean, it's like, hey, we put in the work, so it's like you gotta burn more calories than you
Yeah.
consume.
Right.
Yes.
You out here eating whole pizzas, you better hit them 2-a-days.
Yeah.
Yes.
Quick.
Absolutely, bro.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's real
man.
talk.
Look, Muskegon, Michigan, bro. What's there, bro?
Hey,
What's in
champ.
Muskegon, bro?
A champ.
Muskegon
A
has
champ for sure.
Oh yeah, the first one.
That's dope.
There's gonna be
Yes,
more
sir.
to come.
Yes,
you know,
indeed.
for sure.
Yes,
but
indeed.
Lake Michigan.
Yeah,
The summertime, Lake Michigan. That's the place to be.
that's it.
But besides that, it's kind of just a small town.
That's
Small
it.
town.
That's it, man. That's what's up.
You missed the weather?
No,
I
no,
know you
Look,
don't.
look,
Man.
real
I
talk.
know you
real
don't.
talk.
I hate the cold.
So I Googled Muskegon, Michigan, bro. And the current weather popped up
Oh no.
on the screen, bro.
12 degrees.
14. Man, is you crazy?
That was
Look, I
was
spent some time
guessing.
in Michigan, Detroit specifically, Mount Pleasant a little bit, and 14 degrees out there. Dudes is like in shorts and a t-shirt, bro,
yeah.
and chicletas, bro. They chilling.
Chincletas.
You know what I'm saying? 14 degrees, bro. We ain't outside.
Nah.
Every now and then you catch that person like,
Yo, what is
you
what?
tripping?
You wildin', son.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
So are you a Pistons fan?
Like when they had their run and they won the title,
Yeah.
I was
04.
hard on them.
Yeah,
That was what's up. But since then, not really, because it's like they got rid of their core players.
Yeah.
Right,
and I
right,
just
right.
couldn't really rock with them the same.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Shouts
man.
out to Blake Griffin, who hasn't had a dunk in today's NBA
He
yet.
hasn't. That's crazy. That's insane to me.
Drink
See,
my
I
tea.
ain't even know that.
Bro,
Let me drink my tea real
that
quick.
man ain't dunked all season.
All
long,
season.
bro.
That's because he don't have Chris Paul giving it to him like that.
Interesting. Interesting.
So, what's next? What's next on your fight agenda?
Well, I'm looking to get back in there as soon as possible.
Yeah.
I'm hoping June, world title fight.
Sir.
I'm ready to fight any of the current world champions.
And that's what I was going to ask. Who in the super bantamweight division right now at 122 are you seeking?
I think I'm the mandatory for Akhmadalia.
There you go.
He has 2 of the titles. He has the super belt.
Yep.
Phenomenal fighter. I would love that fight. I think we match up good.
Yep.
I beat him every time. Like Brandon Figueroa, Louis Neary, Stephen
Fig,
Fulton,
yep.
you know, all the champs.
Yep.
I'm ready. So
All
as
those
soon as they're ready to step
guys
up
are
to
in
the
the
plate-
in the top 10 in the super bantamweight division, by the way, that he's mentioning. All of those guys are top 10.
So
10
how
guys.
many weeks out is your training regimen
Well-
leading up to the fight?
Well, right now, you know, I'm in the gym, but I'm not like
Right.
grinding like
Grinding
that.
hard,
You know,
yeah.
so
Mode,
so
yeah.
it kind of depends. You know, I'm hoping to have a full camp.
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm fighting in June, I kind of hope to know ASAP.
Right.
You know, so that way
Right.
I can know how to plan,
Right.
and
Absolutely.
prepare,
Right.
and everything like that. So that's what we're hoping for. We're in talks with it right now.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens.
That's it, man.
Yeah.
Who are you surrounding yourself with, as far as in your corner? You know, because we heard that you had an all-star, corner.
Yeah, we looking at one of them
You
right
know
now.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Are you surrounding yourself with these guys, and they kind of just taking you on?
Well, I mean, it's like I like to keep my my circle small.
Bingo.
You know, I don't like getting dragged into this and that,
Right,
and you know,
right.
I know what's best for me. I'm
True.
doing what's best for me.
True.
I believe in my trainer. He believes in me, and we're getting the job done.
That's it.
You know, so it's all about being positive,
Yeah.
and anybody who can contribute can, you know, be accepted into the circle.
Yeah.
Right.
But
Yeah.
besides that, hey, ain't nobody knocking this train off the tracks.
Come on now.
I like the fact that he said that, keeping his circle small,
Yep.
because the higher you go, there's gonna be a lot of people from the outside
Pulling and
trying to
pulling.
penetrate and get into that circle. But you guys have that core value, man. I mean, I walked into the studio today and it was super tight. I felt that energy, man. So
Yeah.
that's what's up.
Yes, indeed, man. Look, man, we got the Beast with us right now, man. Dre already asked you what's next, man. So we got all of these different sanctioning bodies when it comes to yeah, look, the thumbs down. And look, I'm not a fan of them either, but it's there.
Yeah.
It's there. It's something that we as fans have to deal with, and you as a fighter have to deal with, man. How is it knowing that you'll probably, because you're the interim champ now, you'll probably end up fighting for the actual WBA strap, but then you got IBF, IBA, Ring Magazine, WBA, WBO. Like, going through your mind, how does knowing that all of those straps are out there, bro? Like, what is your driving force to say, man, I need all of them hanging in the crib, bro?
Yep.
Well, it's to be able to unification, to be able to unify.
Yeah.
You know, have them all.
Yes.
So that's the ultimate goal. But
Yes.
the short term goal is winning it first.
Yes.
You know, once I win it and defend it,
Yep.
I'm coming for the next
Come
one
on now.
and the next one. You
Come
know,
on.
so unification is huge. You know,
on.
people ask me, do I plan on moving up in weight? It's like, yeah, like once I accomplish the goals
That's it.
first.
That's it.
And then I'll be exploring those other options and
Absolutely.
opportunities. But it's all about unification. There's so many
Absolutely.
belts and section bodies, like it can get confusing, and that can
Yeah.
prevent big fights that the fans want to see.
Sure.
So
Sure.
you know, that's always an obstacle you gotta try to overcome.
Yeah, man. And in boxing, man, it's been that way for years. So at this point, with all of these sanctioning bodies, man, there's really nothing that can be that you can do at this point unless you have each president of each sanctioning body say, you know what, we give up. And we know that's not gonna happen,
Well,
bro.
it's not.
You know what I'm
it's-
saying?
It's not progressive.
It's not.
It's not progressive.
Yeah.
Get progressive and just make one and go with it. That's how I feel.
I'm with you.
You know,
I'm with you,
you
but,
make one,
but
then,
with promotion and it's
Yeah.
just
yeah,
it's tough, man.
Some of these guys created the belt, created those sanctions. You know, and they feel like they don't want to give them up.
Right.
I mean, I get it. But,
right,
you know,
right.
it-
Well, I mean, I don't think it's so much the fighters. You boxing is just so wide open that, especially with promotion, like you got fighters that are fighting and promoting the fight at the same time.
Yeah.
Like that didn't never happen, bro. But Gennady Golovkin, you got Floyd, you got Canelo Alvarez. All of these dudes got their own promotion companies and they're fighting in the fight. It's of course it's a big money thing. We all know that. Boxing is huge on the money, but at the same time, like you said, Bill, draw it in, bro.
Yeah.
We want to baddest man hit my hand in every division.
Right.
Simple as that.
Right.
One strap. But we do have a champ right here, though, man,
right
that
there.
has
The belt.
a strap. Look at that thing, man.
Oh yeah.
I got to take a
Personally-
picture with that, dog, before you leave, G. Yeah.
You just can't hold it.
No.
No, I'm just messing with you.
I mean, you know. Just, you know.
We got to spar first. Then.
Ah, look, man.
That ain't
look,
happening.
Look, check this out, bro. Speaking of that, I've sparred twice in my entire life. Had several street fights. Street fights are easy. Getting in that ring, putting them gloves on, though.
Boy.
Nah, G, that ain't it, bro. You got to be in shape.
Yeah, you got to be in shape.
You got to be in shape to street fight.
Yeah, but you really got to be in shape to get in that ring.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Whew.
You know,
So how are you on tune-up fights?
Tune-up fights. I mean, at this stage of the game, what's a tune-up fight?
Right,
You know,
exactly.
like I
Right.
don't need a tune-up fight.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
I want the big fights. I'm ready for the big fights. And just like the last guy I fought, this was a 50-50
Yeah,
fight. You
true.
know, a guy with a huge amateur background. He won like 25 national championship titles as an amateur.
There you go.
Coming off a knockout victory of another undefeated fighter.
Yeah.
I jumped on it. A lot of
Yeah.
people were
Yeah.
scared to fight him. I'm down.
Yeah.
You know,
I
like,
couldn't tell.
Straight
I mean,
up.
I couldn't tell that he
Bruh.
had that extensive of a
Bruh,
background.
Bruh.
hey, he brought his A game and I brought mine, and y'all
There
see
it
who
is.
dominated.
There it is.
Okay,
Man,
well,
that man put
your
that
A
pep
game
on
against
that
his
boy,
A
man.
game,
That man
I
put
mean,
that pep on that boy.
it's a difference. I mean, you get an A at Yale is not the same as getting an A at Long Beach State, where I went. It's still an
I mean,
A,
it's still an A.
but
Don't sell yourself short, man.
one,
Long Beach State dirtbags in the building, bro.
yeah, it
Don't
is.
do that.
Long Beach State, but you know, that A at Yale is a lot. You know,
I
it just
mean,
holds a lot more weight.
All right.
So that's what I saw
Yeah,
in that
man.
fight right
No
there,
question,
man. So
man. No
not
question,
taking away anything from that fighter. You know, the fact that he won 25 amateur championships before
that's big.
And he just met someone who's just his A game was better.
Yeah, man. We've seen amateur champs. Most notably, man, Vasily Lomachenko, who won like close to 400 amateur bouts, bro, and got a champion. Look, he got a title shot after like 5 pro fights, bro, because of that pedigree
Yeah.
that he was coming off of.
Yeah.
So we've seen it. We've definitely seen it happen, but we've also seen people that haven't been so decorated in their amateur career and get to the pros and wow out. So it's
I mean,
It's different, man.
the pros is a completely different ball game.
doubt.
You know, the
No
amateurs
doubt.
matters. That's all about experience. But
Sure.
like, when you step in the ring with grown men,
come on now.
like
No
hey, it's-
headgear.
Exactly, it's just a
Yeah.
different ball game.
Yeah.
So leading up to your fights, do you watch a lot of film on a lot of fighters?
I if there's film out on the guy, I try to watch it. I don't overwatch it.
Right.
Like his fight, I watched it one time. He looked great. Well, first I seen the highlights, and then I like sat down and actually watched his fight. He looked phenomenal.
Yeah.
He looked great fighter. That was it. You know, that was all I need.
Yeah.
It's in the mental bank.
Yes, sir.
That was it.
So we don't look for tendencies. We just want to get in the ring
Yeah.
Oh, that's all.
and get at it.
My trainer got my back. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna
Right.
tell me all
Bobby
the tendencies.
J.
Hey, he can watch it 50 times,
Right.
100
Yeah.
times. That's
Right.
his job.
Right. That's what's up.
He just
That's what's up.
relay the message to me, and I get the job done.
Done
Right.
deal. That's it, man. Well, look, man. Look, we had. You gonna stick around with us, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Please stick around with us, man. We definitely want to get Mr. Bobby McRoy Jr. up in this thing, man. We gotta talk to him, man. But stick around, man. We definitely gonna get you back on, man. And before you get off, give the people your social medias, man, how they can get a hold of you, man.
You can find me on Instagram at Raeese Aleem Boxing.
Yes, indeed, man. There it is.
And you
man.
here in Vegas too, right?
Yup.
Okay.
That's
Yup.
what's up,
Vegas is
man.
home now.
That's what's
Okay.
up, man. Look, man, Raeese
Well,
the Beast
welcome.
Aleem in the building, man.
Welcome.
Quit playing.
Yeah.
You talking to 3
Natives.
Natives, man. Yeah, Vegas in the building. Come on, Bob.
And I'm a native.
Yes, sir.
My parents are born and raised here.
Come on now.
So I'm native.
Yes, indeed, man.
Hey, man.
Raeese The Beast Aleem in the building, man.
Let the ball bounce. Sports Talk Radio, man. Your guy, Dre Bailey.
Your man, Goose Thomas.
Bill Blockham, Logan in the building, man. Look, we're going to take a real quick break to let our sponsors pay some of these bills, man. We got a lot more sports, a lot more boxing to talk to you guys about, man. We appreciate y'all, man. Please share the live feed as we give you guys the best of Sports Talk Radio, man. Your guy, Dre Bailey.
Your man, Goose Thomas.
Bill Blockham, Logan in the building. Quan, we ready? Serenity Funeral Home. We are a family-owned and operated funeral home where we offer complete personalized funeral services, leading our community in funeral and cremation services. Make an appointment for your pre-need and at-need arrangements by calling us at 702-647-0123. Once again, that number is 702-647-0123. Serenity Funeral Home, caring for your loved ones as if they're our own.
Chico Sticks, Pickles, Jolly Ranchers, Mary Jane's, Pop Rocks, Lemon Heads. Should I go on? Bitter Honey, Freeze Cups, Candy Cigarettes. Listen. How about you make your way down to the modern day Candy Lady and see all of this and more? Satisfy that sweet tooth Tuesday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. at Sight and Sound Candy and more. Follow us on IG at Sight and Sound Candy and on Facebook at Sight and Sound Candy. We are located at 1000 North Martin Luther King on the corner of Washington and MLK. Give us a call, 702-648-4444. Again, that number, 702-648-4444. Thank you.
Hey, let the ball bounce. Sports Talk Radio, man. Your guy, Dre Bailey.
Man, Goose Thomas.
Bill Blockham, Logan, man. Welcome back to Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Radio, man. We got a great show for you guys today, man. We want to make sure that we send our well wishes to KD for the Nets, man. We heard that his naps caught the COVID during the game the other day. I'm like, how this dude get all the way halfway through the third quarter? How he get halfway through the third quarter, man? And they say, you know what, man, your naps came up positive for the COVID. So he couldn't finish the game, Goose. You good? Big ups to the Nets.
Wow.
Man. KD, man.
Wow.
Did y'all see that?
Yeah, bro.
The man almost finished the game, bros.
That was tough.
And they said that
that was tough.
COVID protocol, he couldn't finish the game.
That's crazy.
But he high-fived everybody on the other team and his team.
Yes, he did.
And then they wouldn't let him finish the game.
Yeah. And about 5 people touched him on the way out.
I didn't understand it.
Well, it's because he physically didn't have it. His naps did. So what they did was they took him to the back, gave him a couple of brushes, some blue magic, and they just they're waiting to get those test results.
But I heard he wouldn't let them brush it.
Oh.
Yeah, well.
He has a brush allergy.
Look, man, we just messing with y'all, but look, we do still wear
Allergic
wishes.
to that horsehair, huh?
Yeah, we just trying to figure out how a person in the middle of a basketball game,
unreal,
going into the fourth quarter, they find out that he was in contact maybe with someone who may. How is the rest of the team still able to play? How were they?
Because they're contact traced, right?
Yes.
They are now contact traced.
Or just let them finish because you already been around everybody.
Like, come on, bro.
Oh, man.
Look, man.
Look, I'm telling you, KD, if you don't want to be, and remember, I had this discussion. Remember, Goose and Bill and I were saying that this whole COVID thing with that team is going to start coming up a lot because, they may or may not be, trying to, not coast, but get to where they need to be to the playoffs so they all healthy. And, it's going to be some games that they sit out. We just didn't know that it was because of the naps. And so, my thing is cut it all off, KD. Cut it all off. I mean, we give
you
LeBron.
Imagine what that thing looked like up under there, bro.
Well, it probably looked like Forrest Whitaker's the back of his neck. Leatherface. Leatherface. Look, man, let the ball bounce. Sports Talk Radio. You know I'm gonna go hard on KD, bros, on his naps.
Yeah.
That's about the only thing that I can really go hard on because you can't stop his jumper.
No, can't stop his game.
It's just too
special, bro.
too deadly. I mean, you can't stop his game. The only person that can stop their own game has been Kyrie. And we'll talk about
An Achilles injury stopped his game.
that stopped his game.
Yeah,
but
that stopped his game.
I can't tell though. The way he playing this year, it's like
He looks
Oh,
exactly the same.
all he needed to do is heal up, get better.
Yeah.
And he's doing the same thing he was doing before.
yeah,
Yes, indeed.
naps and all.
Naps
So,
and all.
Let the ball bounce. Sports Talk Radio, man. LTBB in the building, man. Your guy Dre Bailey.
Your man Goose Thomas.
Bill Blockham Logan.
Yes, indeed. Look, man, we have at the desk trainer extraordinaire, Noble Arts Training, the son of arguably the best referee to ever come out of the state of Nevada.
Boy,
Yes, sir.
Up here looking just like him
boy,
about the mouth.
boy.
No, man, this
Yeah.
family right here, man. Look, we got Mr. Bobby McRoy Jr. in the building.
Yeah.
What's good with
What's
it,
up,
family?
y'all?
What's
going on,
good,
folks?
man?
Thank you for having me. It's a
Absolutely,
pleasure. It's a
man. Absolutely. Thank you for coming, man.
Yeah.
Thank you for bringing the beast with you, man.
Always.
This
Yeah.
strat. Look, man.
Yeah, gotta feed them.
Come on now.
Gotta feed them.
Come on now.
Gotta feed 'em.
Look, we any time we get a chance to speak to boxing trainers,
Yes.
fighters, because it's such a it's a sport that's not traditional,
No.
right?
No.
So, basketball, football, baseball,
Team oriented.
Yep.
you in that square circle by
By
yourself,
yourself.
G.
No matter what trainer you have, you by yourself.
It doesn't matter.
Boy, you
You
by
by
yourself.
You
yourself.
by yourself.
I am legend.
Come on, bro. And anytime, man, we get a chance to talk to trainers specifically, it's always a beautiful thing, man, because we get to get the story from your eyes,
Yes.
from the way that you view things, man. Being ringside, looking in on your fighter. What do you see on a daily basis with him going, in and out of training, meal preps, just the entire body of work that goes into, creating a camp.
Okay, let me get the perfect analogy. It's somewhat similar to gold mining. Okay, so you survey the area.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep.
surveying the area would be scouting the opponent,
Yep.
seeing what his mental mental rationale is. Not so much the physical realm, but
Right.
his mental rationale.
Yeah.
Then from there, that's when you get your supplies. So in the boxing aspect, getting your supplies would be me getting my stuff ready, getting the camp ready.
Yeah.
Then the first major step is digging.
Mm.
We go start digging.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you dig for gold, it's hard.
It's
Yeah.
very hard.
You got to get the top layers off, which
The
have
breakdown,
no
breakdown,
no
then the
breakdown,
build-up.
no pay
There you
dirt.
go.
It's no pay dirt.
Yeah.
You just digging.
Yeah.
So I would compare that to the digging part that's when we start grinding. Mid
Yeah.
work,
Yes.
bag work,
Yes.
sparring.
Yes.
But you start sparring off easy.
Yeah.
We usually start with 4 rounds the first week. 4 rounds, 3 times, and then it gradually goes up with even numbers.
Yeah.
So 4, 6, 8, 10, then 12.
There you go.
But once you hit that goal, that's when the real digging starts.
Come on now.
Okay, so that's the week before we stop. So that's when you get the real pay dirt. Okay. That's when he's honed in.
Yes.
So the stages previous to that, he was kind of, raw material. Even in sparring, I'm a stickler. I'm like, hey man, you're a little too loose today. You're a little too wild. You're too open. Oh, it's all good, coach. I'm just trying to see what it's like. Okay, that's fine. That's what sparring is for. Experiment.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Then the next major part is washing the dirt. Okay. Washing the dirt to get the gold.
Yeah.
And that's where it pays off big. But from the trainer's perspective, it's you got to remember you're not the fighter.
Yep.
But I've been there before. I've been rocked.
Yeah.
I've had my bell rung.
Yeah.
I know what it's like.
Yeah.
And I know it's like from another sport aspect. I started off kickboxing first.
Yes.
So I know what it's like to get the
Yes.
legs kicked out, liver, temple. So
Yikes.
I know what the pain is like. So you can never
liver.
forget that you're not fighting. He's fighting.
Yep.
Okay. Now, I'm a very cerebral coach. The physical part is important. It's like
Sure.
I give it 10%
Yep.
out of 100. The rest, all mental. And I'm blessed to have him as a fighter because we share the same background because we come from martial arts.
Yes.
Boxing is a martial art, but it's not known as a traditional martial art.
Right.
So I come from Muay Thai. He came from karate. And the first thing they teach, which I would tell everybody who wants their kid to fight in any combat sport, is to do karate.
Yeah.
The first thing they teach is mental awareness,
Yes.
mental preparation.
Yes.
I don't have to hype him up at all. I mean, I still do.
Right.
But
right.
he's already locked in a month before. And that's the best thing. So
The mental preparation.
The mental preparation.
Yes.
So that's what I
Yes.
lacked in karate when I was younger. I just
Yeah, the mental
mentally
preparation.
just wasn't
Yeah.
ready.
He wasn't ready.
Yikes.
You
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, man.
'Cause it's
mentally
hard.
undisciplined.
Yeah. It's hard if you're not mentally disciplined, and especially in boxing. Boxing is so Americanized. They'll just throw you in there with no.
Yep.
They'll
Yeah.
teach you a few punches. It's only
Right.
3 punches in boxing. Everything else
Right.
is in between.
Sure.
And they'll throw you in there
Right.
with no real preparation. It's more than just physical. It's a mental thing too.
Yes,
So,
it is.
yeah.
It's chess, man.
That's from the trainer's perspective.
Yeah,
Wow.
It's chess, bro. The game of the sport of boxing is chess, bro.
Oh yes.
We're not playing checkers.
Strategy,
We're not playing checkers.
especially
in
on
there, bro.
fight night.
Especially.
See,
on fight
it's
night.
different when you sparring. Headgear,
Yep.
bigger gloves.
Yep.
Got a shirt on. People don't understand that shirt makes a difference.
Yes.
Yeah, it do.
Because when you take that shirt off, you get welts,
Yep.
you get cut on the body,
Yep.
you'll get bruised on the body. So
Yep.
that shirt kind of helps.
Yes, it does.
It's just different ball game. Different
Yes,
ball game.
indeed, man.
Very different.
And I kind of like the approach that you and your fighter have because, like you said, it's cerebral.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're just not going in there,
Willy nilly.
willy nilly. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a cerebral approach, then we're gonna grind.
That's it.
With that cerebral approach in mind.
In mind.
Right.
While we're grinding.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, man.
Training. You seem like you're very passionate about
Yes.
the training
Very much so.
piece. What motivates you to want to continue to train?
It's another analogy. It's kind of like polishing your shoes. You always want to get that right buffer.
Yeah.
So it's
Shine.
that right
Right
shine.
shine.
You never want to stop learning. And I just eat, sleep, and breathe boxing all day, every day.
Mm.
I have wonderful mentors.
Yeah. Good.
Dewey Cooper.
Yeah.
Do we cool?
I have Dewey Cooper, Otis
Indeed.
Pimpleton Jr.
Yep.
Yes.
at the Money Team.
Yes, indeed.
And retired boxer Wayne McCullough
Mm-hmm.
from the UK. And I just love to learn, and it keeps me in shape too. But
Yeah.
just to understand how to weaponize a human,
Right.
that is so
Right.
intriguing to me.
Wow.
That is
Wow.
so intriguing to me.
That's crazy you
yeah,
said that.
Wow.
Weaponize a human.
Wow.
I didn't really understand that until I really started getting deeper into combat sports. Fighters have to be licensed hand. They have to
Yeah.
license their hands as weapons.
That's right.
Yes.
Now I see why they're weapons.
Yeah.
I've seen some
Damage.
yeah.
We was talking about that the other day, and we was talking about Floyd Sr.
Mm-hmm.
I said, walk up on Floyd
Right
Sr. if you
now.
want to.
You will get slapped.
please.
I just
You
was
will
with
get
Floyd
slapped.
Senior.
Yeah.
I just was with Floyd. And he's
You get
still-
slapped.
at
That
his age,
man's
still fast.
66 years old,
You will
and
get
he
slapped.
will put you down.
You will get
He's
slapped,
still, man.
Yeah.
Hard.
I saw he was working with Otis's fighter, Kevin Johnson, Kevin the Thunderstorm Johnson,
Yeah.
and he was fast, if not faster than Kev.
Wow.
I'm like, wow,
Yes.
that is crazy.
60 plus.
Yes.
But what people understand is two dimensions to that.
Yeah.
It's quickness and speed. It's two different things.
Yes.
Quickness is in the mind.
Yes.
Speed is in the body.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's still quick in the mind.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Can't teach that.
You cannot.
Yeah.
No matter how many
Teach that,
resistance
bro.
bands you strap on your back
No.
and how many dumbbells you keep, you're not gonna get fast.
No.
It's up here.
Yeah.
It's up here. You gotta think fast.
Oof.
That's
Yeah, I
how
think
Floyd's uncle was too, though.
You gotta think fast.
Yeah.
But all three of them.
All of them.
All three
Boy,
of them.
that Black
The whole
Mamba
family.
though.
Yeah, Roger.
Mamba
Rest
was
in
special.
peace. Rest in
indeed.
peace. The Mamba was
to the
special.
Mamba, man.
Yes.
Yes, indeed. To the original Mamba.
The original Mamba.
Yes,
Yes.
indeed.
Yeah, rest in heaven.
Yep.
Wow.
And just big ups to the Floyd Mayweather family who
Yes.
allowed us Serenity Funeral Home to help Roger Mayweather go home.
Yes.
And things like that. So we appreciate the family
Yes, indeed.
for that, man. But
Yes.
man, that training, man.
Yes.
Wow.
He's still here. He's still with us. My mentor, he was my mentor's mentor.
Wow.
Otis Pimpleton.
Okay.
So I'm getting the teachings. I kind of emulate his mid work now, the flow work. You know,
right,
the
right.
Floyd Mayweather patent
Yes,
flow work.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It has its uses. People understand. They think it's all for flash, but it really isn't.
Nah.
It really hones in the reactionary skills
Yes, it
of a
does.
person.
Yes, it does.
So,
and you
yes.
can look at that
Mhm.
and tell, because you'll hear a lot of people say, "Oh, it's scripted and
No.
this, that, and the third."
No.
Bro, do you know how long it takes
Yes.
to even if you have a pattern,
Yes.
within your pad work, do you know how long it takes to master a pattern?
They don't understand muscle memory.
That is pure
That's hard.
muscle
Yeah.
memory,
Hard.
bro.
Yeah.
Pure muscle memory.
Yes.
Look, I'm still right now. I only been playing golf for about 8 months, bro.
Okay.
I'm still trying to gain muscle memory.
Yes.
It is difficult,
Oh,
bro.
it's hard, bro.
It's hard. You just can't do that, bro.
I think for a person to look like an average boxer, it'll take 3 to 4 years.
Come on, bro.
Wow.
Come on, bro. He said average.
Well,
He
I
didn't
mean-
say a great. He didn't even say
great.
good.
Yeah, just average.
He said average.
3 to 4 years. Like to make it look like you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
3 to 4 years.
Wow.
So how many youngsters have come up to you and said,
That's a good
I
question.
want to learn the game of boxing?
Well, you don't have my own brand, Noble Art Training. That's one day is going to be a gym.
Yes, indeed.
So I have a lot of families and toddlers that want to,
Yeah.
start from pups and come up.
Yeah.
But I have 2 specific young men. The first one is a little cousin. I'm like the big cousin to him.
Yeah.
Kamari, the Burnside.
Okay.
He'll be a welterweight.
Okay.
So he transitioned from basketball. Not Nate Robinson, though. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted.
Say we're not going there.
So he's pretty good. He's coming along very well. He has a good team behind him.
Yeah.
Not just me as a trainer, but on the financial end
Good.
and this career directionary path.
Good.
Yeah.
And then my second, who is just a beast, animal, had it hard. Defected from Cuba at 14.
Wow.
Yeah, Ariane Argon.
Wow.
Yes, he defected from Cuba to follow the American dream. So to see the difference between an American wanting something bad and a foreigner wanting something bad,
bro.
it's too. Sometimes you question how bad you really want it.
Come on, bro.
How bad you really want it.
Because they really
want it.
Yeah.
Because they have no other choice.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's either put up or get out.
Yeah.
Or get thrown out.
Or die.
Or die. Yes.
So let me ask you about your training style, because I know
Okay.
all of us that play sports, and we've had many coaches over our careers, and they had different coaching styles.
Okay.
You had some coaches who were really passive.
Okay.
Then you had some coaches who would get in you.
Yeah.
Okay.
And sometime it works for one athlete,
Yes. And it does.
and it doesn't work for the other one.
Okay.
What is your training coaching style? Is it like, do you have
I get what you're saying.
boxers that hate you during training, or they say, you know what, we love this guy?
For the most part, me being honest, everyone loves me. For the most part, like it reverts back to what we said earlier. I'm very cerebral. So I only start talking when the other coach start talking.
Okay.
Because you're not going to joust me.
Right.
I'm the knight. I'm Noble Art.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah.
You're not gonna outdo me.
Come on,
You
bro.
know, especially people that's not from Vegas. Like,
Come on, man.
Right.
You know, we don't have a,
I
we don't
wish
have
more
much,
people knew that part.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, we don't have a much rich boxing history. Our only champion is Ishe Smith. Shout out to Ishe Smith.
Shout out
And I
Ishe,
believe we
man.
have no championship trainers besides now.
Yeah. Wow.
So you're not going to do.
That's
and
born
young.
and raised
Born and
here.
raised here.
Yeah.
And that's crazy
That's
because
insane.
boxing-
the mecca of boxing, bro.
and Las Vegas have gone hand in hand
No
Yes.
ever since I
question.
was a little kid.
For
Yes.
decades, bro.
Yeah.
I don't believe. I mean, we may have to do some more research, but I don't believe there's been a world champion trainer born and raised here. I was born at Women's Hospital.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby. I was born in Sunrise. I was born in Sunrise, baby.
Yeah,
Come on,
so
man.
you know, we don't. I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah.
But everyone loves me because I push you, but I
Yeah.
push you in a positive way.
Okay.
Truth.
But I never let you forget the negative.
Come on now.
See, the negative is a little 5% on my, in the 95% is the rest positive.
Yes.
But you always got to reassure them that negativity.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, I'm very militant. You know, I was an ROTC kid.
There you go.
You know, I'm very tenacious, competent, respectful.
Yep.
I never cross the line. I don't call somebody out their name.
Yeah.
I don't force you to do what you want to do because at the end of the day, that's you getting in the ring.
Come on, bro.
If you're unprepared, that's your fault. But I'm not gonna let you do that because you're not gonna mess my name up in my
No,
brand.
you are not.
Right.
So yeah, but for the most part, everyone loves me. Everyone
That's
loves
what's
me.
up.
Everyone loves
What
me.
school did you go to?
I went to Rancho, but my zone school was Canyon.
Okay.
Yeah, I was a
Okay.
magnet at Rancho.
That's
AGA.
what's up.
All
That's
right.
what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
man,
if you would have said basic or
No, that's Indo. I'm not from Henderson. 89106, baby. J Street, baby.
Yeah,
J Street, baby.
straight up.
J
Yeah,
Street,
my,
baby.
My niece,
Yeah.
man, rest in peace. Ashley Shepard went to
Yes.
Rancho, man. Yeah, man. So
I worked with
yeah,
Ashley.
Yes,
At
indeed.
Doolittle.
Man. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Summer
yes,
camp.
indeed.
Summer
yes,
camp.
Indeed.
Yep.
That's my baby, man. But yeah, man. So when you approaching into camp,
Okay.
because that's a different
yes,
totally different mindset.
Yep.
Coming into camp,
Okay.
how is your level of, I guess, tenacity?
Okay.
You can say coming in,
Yes,
because
coming in.
you know it's different levels, because generally it's an 8-week camp,
Yes.
generally.
Yeah, 2
right?
months. 2 months.
So you have different levels of
Okay.
of where you want to be. So coming into
in.
camp, what is your thought
So
process?
okay. First of all, I have a fighter's mindset. I just didn't get to fight because I had other things going on in life.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I'm fighting too.
Mm.
You know, Raeese will look at me sometimes like, "Dang, you fighting too, bro?" Like, you know, I'm fighting too.
Yeah.
But the first thing I'll do is I'm not trying to be arrogant, but I only need to see one round of the opponent.
That's
one
it.
round. I watched the whole fight of Vic Macias.
Mhm.
Very talented young man.
Mhm.
You know, we had a moment after the fight. I got a lot of respect for him. He comes from a hard background in East LA.
Yep.
So respect. But I only
It
needed
is.
one round to see what he can bring.
Yeah.
And after that, the planning goes. As far as planning, I'm not one of those coaches that has a strict fight plan to where if you deter from it, you're going to lose. No, I have the same secret sauce since I've started training back in 2017.
Yeah, it is.
Work off the jab. Everything else will happen.
Look, man, hold
Work
on,
off
bro.
the jab.
Hold on,
Everything
bro.
else will come.
Hold on,
Work
bro.
off the jab.
Why on God's green earth
Mm-hmm.
is the jab lost? Why?
Because no one wants to think anymore. They don't want to play chess no more.
Everybody wants to hit the home run.
And it don't work like that.
It does
Everybody
not
wants to shoot 3-pointers.
work like that.
Nobody
bro.
wants to do layups.
nobody.
Layup.
Like nobody wants the mid-range game anymore.
Nobody.
Bruh.
That's what made Kobe great. That's what made Jordan great.
Yes.
The mid-range game. Hell, look, Rip Hamilton made a whole career off of mid-range
Mid-range
jump
jump.
And
shots.
got 2 chips because of it.
Are you serious?
I mean, Ray Allen started out with the mid-range
Come
game.
on, bro.
He didn't start out with threes. People see Ray Allen as this 3-point specialist, and yet he is.
Yes.
But when he was at UConn
Yeah, he was a
and,
mid-range guy.
and with the Bucks,
He was a mid-range guy.
bruh, he would dunk on you
And he'll bounce on you.
and pull up.
So in boxing, that's a great way to teach.
Yes.
Work off the jab.
Yes.
Jab.
This is
Work
the-
off the jab.
Yes.
Yeah.
Since my brand is based off of, my brand was based off a night shift before the Golden Knights. So let's not get it twisted,
Come
Golden
on now.
Knights. You know,
Ah,
I was
come on
based off
now.
of the Round Table. I was based off of night shift in general.
Yes.
Chivalry, things
Yes.
like that. So when you approach a fight, you want everybody to be locked in. And when I say I want you to work off the jab, I want you to work off the jab against a certain person. So when I picked the sparring partners, I didn't like the sparring partners we had this time around. Vegas is kind of shy of, bantamweight, that southpaw,
Right.
left-handed.
Right.
So we had to deal with some right-handers. Shout out to Gabriel Flores Jr., who signed top rank, ESPN contract, 20-0 undefeated. He was one of our main sparring partners. Shout out to DJ Zamora, who lived in Vegas.
Yep.
He should be going pro stateside pretty soon. But for the most part, it's not always. I'm not one of those trainers. You don't have to be exactly. Your sparring partners don't exactly have to emulate your fight, who you're fighting. I'm looking for certain things, and sometimes I think Raeese don't get what I'm trying to get at when I have him spar certain people. It's a certain thing I want them to provoke him mentally. And another one of our major sparring partners, that's dang near was raised here, Jesse Magdaleno.
Yeah.
So the reason I love
Yes.
Jesse is because he's going to push you not only physically but mentally. He may not have the jab like Vic Macias. He may not just sit back and counter like Vic Macias, but he's going to throw hard bombs and put mental pressure on you.
Yes, sir.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
DJ Zamora may be too tall because Vic is not tall. Vic was only 5'4", 5'5".
Right.
But if you can get inside of DJ's range,
Yep.
we know you can get inside of it.
Yeah.
So
We
it's a
cooking.
method to the
Yeah.
madness.
Yes.
I'm just not out there just, oh no, I want you to spar. No, it's a method to the madness.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I
Yes,
look
It's
at
a great
two
trainer.
Like that.
two famous boxers that had great jabs.
Okay.
Tommy Hearns
Oh yes, long
and Larry Holmes.
Yes, Larry Holmes.
They worked off the jab, before they went to any other thing
Yes.
into their skill set.
It's the
And
best
that's why they were
parts.
so successful.
Yes.
You look at their success, that's why they were so
boy.
successful.
And everybody, different fighters had success off of different jabs.
Yeah.
Those two you just named, they basically had left crosses. So what happens in the left cross is it's still your lead hand, but you put all your weight on your
Yes.
front foot.
Yes.
So it makes it like a power punch, like
Essentially
it's
a
your
power
right
punch.
hand.
Yep.
Ali, he was famous for the flick jab.
Yeah. He,
Floyd was famous for the probing jab.
Yep.
You know, everybody has a certain jab that they
Yes.
are expertise in.
Yes.
And I see everybody else's jab.
yeah.
Yeah.
So Stephon Folson, if you listening,
Hey.
I've been studying your jab too.
Uh-oh.
So hey,
I think right now, if I think I looked at that list correctly, I think he's 8th or 7th on that list.
to be real, you know, to come off of what y'all was speaking with earlier with Raeese, all those guys he named are number 1. They all have belts. You know how the political, you know how the politics are. Oh God,
of
the
course.
politics in boxing.
Of course.
So now the WBO, which the belt Fulton has, they work with everybody else besides Top Rank now.
Right.
Because for the longest, that was a Top Rank belt. Now
Yes.
a Heyman guy, PBC guy,
Yes.
which is Fulton, has that belt. And then
Got you.
before him, Angelo Leo, which is a PBC guy, Fulton Mayweather.
Got you.
You know, so
Got you. Got it.
they all are champions. Neri has the WBC belt, which is the green belt. To me, my personal opinion, that's the only one that matters.
Yes.
That's the
That
original.
WBC,
That's
that's
the
the
green
original
belt.
belt.
That's the one that matters
The green
to me.
belt is the original belt.
That's the original
Yes.
belt.
Yes.
But we'll get that from Neri.
Yeah.
He's out of Canelo's camp. We don't care. Bring it to us. Like he said, I'm Medaliev, the Uzbekistanian who's a commando and whatnot. You know, we don't care. You know, you're a man just like we are.
Come on now.
You bleed just like we
Come
bleed.
on now.
I respect your military service in your country, but we want both of those
Come
belts.
on, man. We
you
want
know?
the strap.
So we're the mandatory to him for the WBA, and then he also has the IBF.
Okay.
So I would love to see. Well, it's going to happen when Raeese becomes undisputed at 122. He's going to be undisputed.
You see how you already spoke it up? It will happen.
It will happen. It will happen.
I'm getting hype over here.
Yes.
Let me ask you this, because I know I want to bring this reference in.
Okay.
And like an analogy,
Okay.
we get the AAU basketball kids,
Okay.
but then you get other AAU coaches trying to take their kids. So let me ask you this.
All right.
Oh,
Let me ask you.
I know where you're going. I know where you're going.
Hey, man.
I know where you're going.
This is let the ball bounce, man. This is LTBB,
Yes,
baby.
man.
It's happening. Yeah. We gonna ask.
Curtis Jr. put the eyes too.
Shout out Curtis Jr.
I know where you're going with this one.
How often
Talk to me.
do you get other trainers trying to take your boxer?
Okay. Here's the
Or
thing.
get defectors
Yeah.
from other camps trying to come
That's
to
the
you.
worst.
Okay.
Got it.
That's the
All
worst.
right. So here it goes.
Wow.
Coaches respect me, but then they don't. I'm young. I'm new to it. I'm only 3 years in. Well, 4 years now.
Yeah.
4 years in. But as far as, you know, people trying to steal my fighter, it happened right when he won. I think he was getting text messages right when he won.
Wow.
After every fight. And it's
That's
funny.
crazy.
I'm not going to say no names, but
As you
these
should.
same coaches will sit in my face
All
and
day.
you're doing a good job.
All day.
Hey, man, but it's not always positive talk, it's negative talk. Hey, man, he's weak. He doesn't want to do this. He doesn't want to weightlift like we want him to. Why you telling me this?
Wow.
But then you call his promoter and ask, is he doing okay?
That part.
Wow.
He's doing okay. Even when, oh, man.
Wow.
Before I took the job with Raeese Aleem, I still was his pad man.
Yeah.
Wow.
So even the coach prior to me, you can't take all the credit because I still was doing some of the work
Wow.
too. You know, so yeah, it's gotten worse.
It's a
gotten
cold
worse.
game.
It's a cold game. It's a cold game.
And
Bunch of Mr. Steal Your girls.
Yeah.
boy, a
Bunch
whole
of Derek
bunch of
Fishers.
Derek Fishers.
A bunch of
Good
Derek
Lord.
Fishers
Just
out there.
drove Candace
Lord
Parker
have
away
mercy.
from the LA.
Man, it's
Lord
just
have mercy.
man.
Wow.
It's bad, and I'm talking hitting his phone up during the fight.
Man,
Come on, bro.
the fact that he said that some of them still be in his face. Bros, when I was coaching at AAU, I could not
Crazy.
believe the amount of disrespect
Yeah.
that coaches will come in your face and say, you doing this, but then try to steal your kids.
Wow.
You know what the major obstacle is for some of these older coaches? You can't make another man be you.
Hello.
And that's why Raeese and I get along so well. I understand he's unorthodox. he's not going to be textbook perfect.
Right.
Like who can I think of that's really just Anthony Joshua, textbook perfect, robotic, somewhat.
Yeah.
You know, no disrespect to Joshua, but
or like what's my
I'm
man
talking
name?
hands up.
Yeah,
boom. I'm
yeah,
talking
yeah.
textbook.
Absolutely.
You never.
Absolutely.
I understand that. So you can't force, and if it's not broke, don't fix it.
Absolutely.
You know,
Pretty much.
everybody don't need weights. First of all, I believe in weights. You know, for injury to prevent injury.
Absolutely.
But having that much muscle is bad. One, it takes up too much oxygen and it demobilizes you.
Come on.
So it's like you can't make people do certain things because they don't need it.
Yeah.
Punching power is you either get God gifted, born with it, or you could just tweak it a little bit through technique. Other than that, if you have it, either have it, you don't.
Yeah.
Everybody's not fast like Raeese. I get it. Everybody's not as tough as Raeese. He's very durable.
Yeah.
You know, everybody can't hit as explosive as he can in a short amount of time. So don't change something. You know, I just don't. That irks me. And even with my young fighters, especially Cuba, he is basically my. If I had a manual, with a few exceptions, his stance is still kind of off. But if I had a manual, he is what I taught from the ground up. That's what a noble art training fighter would look like.
There you go.
You know, but he still has his own. Everybody needs their own signature on something.
Absolutely.
When I was
No
competing,
question.
I was heavy-handed. I get it from my dad. You know, I was heavy-handed.
Shout
and
out
hit.
Bob Mack.
Yeah.
man.
So you know, everybody has what they can do well. But I was a thinker.
Yes.
I didn't. I never could be like him. You know, with the amount of punches he throws. He's a cardio world-class
Man,
fighter.
look,
you know,
just from the highlight.
Yeah.
Again, if you didn't watch the fight, the highlight does no justice.
Yeah.
He probably threw more punches in the highlight than some throw in entire
in
fights.
Yeah. And that's why I wake up call to everybody else. Can you handle that pressure?
Yeah.
Because it's not only getting hit, it's the mental pressure. What do you do next?
Yeah.
And he's only getting sharper.
Oh,
And the fact that
He's only getting
the fact that he started out by saying, sometime the person that you're replacing me with is not gonna be best for you.
Yeah.
grass ain't always greener, man.
Yeah. So shouts out to all my ex-girlfriends out there.
Hey, word. Hey, that worked. Yep.
Hope it's working out for
Hope
you.
it's working out for you. Hope it's working out for you.
Because your boy Dre moving on
You
up.
see me though.
Homies too.
Yeah, boys.
And what Nipsey say?
Family
Come
too.
on, bro.
Circle gets smaller. Everybody can't go.
Everybody
I
can't
live by that.
go. Everybody can't
Respect
go.
the nip. Respect the nip. I live by that.
Everybody can't go, bro.
Circle gets smaller. Everybody can't go.
What?
It's sad, but
It's the truth.
it's the truth.
I started out with a circle. I'm a dot now.
I think I'm more of a line. I think I'm more of a line.
Yeah,
Man.
yeah. I'm a dot. I'm
Yeah.
a dot, literally,
about a dot.
and on Facebook.
That
Yeah, exactly. That part. So, yeah, that part.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that part.
Get out
That
of here.
part.
Get out of here.
I'm a dot now, but it
Dot,
just
yes.
seems like certain aspects and different things in my life
Yes.
are a lot better though.
Yeah.
So I had to sacrifice something, whether that was friends, family, or the circle
Crazy.
that I was in.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that sacrifice.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just
Sometimes you have to be okay
Yeah.
with what
Yeah.
you sacrificed.
hard pill to swallow too.
It is a hard pill
Yeah.
to swallow, because sometimes when we start out, we want to take people with us.
You want to.
Talk
So
to me.
bad.
Talk to
So
me.
bad,
Talk
though.
to me.
So
And
bad.
you
You
It's
didn't
a
know you was
hard
coming
way
to
to-
church.
Yeah.
Talk to me.
You didn't know you was
man.
coming to
Like
church.
my daddy say, yeah.
And
yeah.
it's a hard way to be.
Yeah.
And it's a hard way to be in this society.
Yeah.
You want to be friends with everybody. Wants to be
Yeah.
friends with
Friends,
everybody.
that's my
You know,
that's my
but
weakness.
Yeah.
Can't make
Some
everybody
of
happy.
these people you have to cut
Can't,
off,
bro.
man.
Some people are agents of destruction.
And
Yeah.
everybody are not your friends. Like he said, they come and they talk to me in my
Mm-hmm.
face, and then they text my fighter
That's
right after.
crazy.
I'm
bro.
basically looking at a
insane,
one fight
bro.
deal, and now I got like your guy said on 5 Heartbeats. Every time I turn around,
Yeah. Yeah.
I gotta prove my love. Come on, bro.
Yeah. No, for real.
Every time I turn around, I gotta prove my love. But
Yes.
look,
Yeah.
sometime when you are on the road to success, and I want to say this to you, sometime when you're on, because I'm there, when you are on the road to success, you want to take people with you that you love, that you genuinely care about. But what you will realize is that sometimes those people genuinely don't care about you like that.
Very true.
And it's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
Just like your trainer said, it's a hard pill to swallow to know that somebody in your life
Yep.
your family,
Yeah.
your
Ain't gonna-
friends
just ain't gonna be there,
that
man.
you've been with
Mhm.
and that you still love
Yes.
is just not good for you right
Nope.
now.
Not right now. Yeah. Probably. never.
Maybe later,
Yeah, later.
because time heals wounds.
Oh yeah.
But they may not be there for the majority of
The
the
long
good
haul.
part of your life. Now it may be after everything's all said and done. You done became a champion. You done made millions. You done had kids. You done lived a very successful life, and now this loved one will come after all of that. Everything happens for a reason, man. So I want to tell you, from me to you, keep pushing, man. Stay strong and swallow that pill if you have to.
Yeah.
But you know what? That word discern.
Yes.
That word
Yes.
discern is
Discernment
big
is
when it
huge,
comes
bro.
to your circle.
Yes.
Yes.
Because
Gotta have some
sometimes,
discernment,
you got to
man.
have some discernment. Even though, like you said, somebody's cats in your face, you know,
Yes.
man.
Gotta be able to put people where they
once you
need to
discern
be,
that,
bro.
yeah, he's in your face and telling you all these good
Nah,
things, but
G.
then he's behind your back. doing
Yeah.
this. You know, you got to have
Wow.
that discernment.
Wow.
You know, it's unfortunate because two of the guys I started with this
See?
whole fighting journey,
See?
not with me no more.
See?
And I try to pull them. Come on, do this, do that, but you can't make a man
Can't
be
make-
a man.
Right.
Can't
Right.
at all.
Sometimes people cannot see
Oh,
above the grass.
that part.
Okay?
That part.
Sometimes people can't see.
They can't see it.
Now, you may want to pull people up with you.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Can't do it,
people
man.
want to be in that
They wanna
space
be there.
because that's the only place that they feel comfortable. You have to feel comfortable with letting them go.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
You have to.
Yes, indeed.
It's a bigger picture, and it's bigger than us.
Oh, it always is. And you know, people don't want to accept difference.
Yeah.
They want everybody still want to be a sheep.
Man.
So here's the major thing with Raeese and I. He's older than me.
Mhm.
Usually a trainer is an old guy,
Mhm.
you know, 50s, 60s, 40s, somewhere in there, and a young man. It's the other way around now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're just different. We're unorthodox.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
he's more of a hybrid fighter. He's not your classic boxer. He can do it all. You know, and people just can't accept difference.
That's right.
You know, but you got to get used to it because we
And-
smashing down everything.
Yeah, and people don't want to accept change sometimes.
Yeah,
And
change.
so,
Yes.
you know, change is a hard pill to swallow.
Yes, it is.
It's a very hard pill to
That's
swallow.
where that discernment comes in.
Yes.
Exactly
You know,
where it comes
That's
in.
where it comes in, man.
And you know, it hits home closer than you think sometime. And I've been there, brother.
It's right
Yes,
next to
indeed.
you sometimes.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and
It's right next to you.
and it's like you said, it's a hard pill to swallow when you look at, you know, your loved one and be like, wow, I didn't know I would get that from you.
You know what it
know.
is, especially in sports, is they just don't. Just like you said, they can't see the future. I can see how great some of my homeboys could have been,
Yeah.
or could be,
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
Because it's never too late,
Never too late.
especially with MMA. Because these guys are more on the MMA side.
Right.
You know, those guys don't really get started till they 32, till they
Right.
at, like in the middle of their prime.
Right.
You know, because they have to learn certain disciplines and then go to audition for the UFC.
Right.
Mhm.
You know, and it's like, man, you can't see it, and it hurts so bad, but you don't want to drown in that
That's
Right.
right.
because then you'll lose focus of yourself.
That's
And
right.
what y'all saying is very correct because last year when I became his trainer full time, that was when I had let everything go.
Mhm.
All earthly tethers, I let them
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
I stopped trying to get back on the motorcycle because
Yeah.
I was in a catastrophic accident.
Mhm.
I stopped trying to be people's friend.
Yes.
Yep.
I stopped trying to fit in where I didn't fit in.
Yes.
Earthly tethers.
And earthly tethers. And
Wow.
I just said, all right, bro, I'll train you.
Yeah.
And then manifestation starts happening.
That's it.
Hey, Bobby, I'm making my Showtime TV debut on Valentine's Day. You know, you coming with me. Okay, I'm your pad man, right? No, you're my head trainer.
Mm.
All right, let's go.
Wow.
Knocked him
Wow.
out early.
Yeah.
You know, quick trip to Philly.
Ooh.
City of Brotherly Love. Then the next thing, Bobby, I think we on the verge of a title contention shot. So last time we fought for #1 mandatory spot.
Mm.
Beat him up. Rematch.
Mm.
You know? I'm like, man, some must be right. No matter how many people were talking negative about us.
Yep.
Everything else was just flowing.
Yeah.
The next thing I know, hey, we fight for a belt next.
Yep.
I'm like, huh?
Wow.
Yeah, we fight for a belt. I'm
Wow.
like, what
Wow.
belt? WBA interim.
Ooh.
I'm like, okay. So we really doing something right.
Wow.
So we beat him up.
Yeah.
I didn't expect, tremendous fighter, but I was kind of shocked. Sometimes I don't doubt my fighter, but sometimes he shocks me. He's a surprise.
Wow.
I know what he can do, but it's like, dang, did you really just do that?
Yeah.
Like, dang, did you really just do that?
Yeah.
So it's just everybody was backbiting and oh, this won't happen, this can't happen. But all the while,
Hate people.
it's just
Damn
a
people.
different.
But let me tell you something. I'm glad you said that, how everybody was backbiting. You also have to be okay with being who other people say you are. Right?
Okay.
So let me go ahead and break that down for you real quick. People say, oh, he's selfish. He this. You got to be okay with them saying that. That's me.
Okay.
You right. I'm selfish. You right. I'm weak. You right. And you got to be okay with it. Don't let that get to you. It's sometimes people let words and what other people say about them get to them. Oh, Dre, we heard you did this. I don't give a damn. That's fine. My life don't stop.
Why do you type in caps, Bill?
No,
Are you yelling at me? Are you yelling at me? No.
Are you yelling?
No, I don't yell. I'm not yelling at you.
And be okay with not having to explain yourself.
Straight up.
Yeah.
You let your actions speak for yourself.
Yeah, man.
Dre, you said a mouthful. Let
Man.
me tell you something. Let me tell you what selfish really is. Selfish is not letting somebody be who they are.
Boy.
I'm finna let you invade my space.
That's
Boy,
really what's being
it's my
selfish.
space.
Trying to force somebody to be like you.
Yeah.
And that's what we going through with some of
Come
these
on,
trainers.
bro.
Some of these trainers is trying to force me to be like them.
No, I won't.
I'm gonna use this reference. That's why I am what they call a LeBron people.
You're a bronze sack.
I'm a bronze sack. They say I'm on a sack. Let me tell you one thing that's why I like about LeBron. Because you get a lot of people that say, oh, if LeBron would just be more selfish like Kobe did, or if he would do this like so-and-so did. No, LeBron James goes out and he's gonna be LeBron James. And he's not gonna care about what anybody else say. If LeBron James, it's 5 seconds on the shot clock, and that LeBron James is gonna pass that ball.
You better be ready.
He probably is gonna pass the ball. Why? Because he's being true to LeBron James. He's not trying to go out and trying to be like Kobe or Jordan or Carmelo. He's LeBron James, bruh.
Simple and plain.
The bronze sack has spoken.
No, that makes a lot of sense.
Boy, I'm getting worked up, boy.
No, I feel you.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel
You gotta be who you are.
Yeah.
That is my
Not
pet
nobody
peeve.
else.
My pet peeve as a trainer, as a boxing trainer specifically, is when somebody says, "Oh, you're going to be the next Floyd Mayweather," or "You're going to be the next Mike Tyson." You're going to be the next Pacquiao.
Bingo.
I tell him, no, he's going to be the next whoever he is.
Yeah.
So when somebody say that's the next Floyd, no. He is Raeese Aleem. His own mark.
The first
Yeah.
beast.
The first beast,
Simple.
and not Marshawn.
Yeah.
Bingo. Bingo.
Hello.
Yeah.
Look, man, fresh off the wire, man. I know this is passionate conversation, man, but fresh off the wire, Leon Spinks has passed away.
Oh wow.
Oh wow. Rest in peace.
Wow. He's been sick for a while.
Yes.
Cancer, and he has succumbed, man. So rest in peace.
Rest in peace. Boxing has
Rest
lost
in peace, man.
Boxing just lost one, G.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boxing just lost one, man.
Wow.
Leon
Fighting
Spinks. I got a chance to meet Leon Spinks at a pre-party for the Mayweather-Pacquiao fight.
Okay.
At Caesar's Palace. And at that time, he was, in a little motorized scooter or whatever, and he was just like so approachable. You know what I mean? Like he was just like so warm. I like sat there and talked boxing with the dude for like 15, 20 minutes, and he didn't know him. He didn't know me, but we talked boxing.
Yes.
And that's something that, as a fan of the sport, as somebody that takes in the sport, to be able to reach out and touch one of the guys that you revered as a child, and see him in that light, that's big for me.
Yeah, that's big. Yeah,
That's
he was a
gigantic for
pioneer.
me.
Pioneer in
Pulled
boxing.
off one of the biggest upsets probably in boxing history.
Man,
Arguably.
Leon
You can argue it.
Spinks, bro.
Yeah.
Yes.
But then Ali got it back.
Ali got it back. He always advanced.
Yes, he did.
Yo,
Yes, he did.
I know what it's like to finally see your inspiration.
Yes.
I don't like the word idol.
Mhm.
I don't idolize nobody,
Mhm.
but your inspiration. Because I'll never forget. We were in camp. We were actually Angelo Leo's sparring partner for the first time he's supposed to fight Fulton, but it didn't happen. And they took our opponent. I'm like, come on, you took our opponent. But anyways, Floyd came to the gym. That's his fighter.
Yeah.
I knew something was going on because, when Floyd comes, everybody has to do a little security sweep. So I see all these big dudes coming in there.
Yeah.
I'm like, ah, snap. Because I already knew because the Elderby had said,
Shout out Leonard Ellis.
yes, he said, your man can fight. And I'm like, yeah. So I'm like, oh, we're about to get around. He can fight. And we're doing some work in this sparring camp.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, okay. So that's when Floyd, I saw the little security sweep. The next thing I see, little Floyd Mayweather come in there. I'm like, oh, man.
Yeah,
But that's my inspiration. So I understand where you're coming
No
from
doubt.
Yeah.
with Spinks because
doubt.
I don't get in awe, but it was just like respect.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
doubt.
It was
No doubt.
like
Respect.
I took my sword and I just put it down. Respect.
That's it,
Nice
respect.
shit.
No
You
doubt.
respect.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And I got my respect when, see, this is how you got to step to Floyd. You can't just let him walk all over you.
That's
nah,
right.
bro.
He tried to intimidate us. He was in the ring while he was sparring, being the ref, break it up, do this, do that. But, he started testing me. But see, I'm like, okay, I'm cerebral too.
Yeah.
So everything I'm saying, he trying to, deter it away from Raeese because he knows it's the truth.
Mm-hmm.
But I think we both gain respect for each other. One, because I'm a native. And, Floyd,
Yeah.
he helped build this city as far as entertainment.
Sure.
So I respect him for that. But I think I got more respect as a trainer and as in the fighting culture in general.
No
But
doubt.
Good.
to be with Floyd like that, I was like, oh man, this is an honor.
Yeah, no
This is
doubt.
an honor. And then I spoke
No
to
doubt.
him a few times after that.
Yeah.
And yes,
That's
it was.
So
it was
the word inspiration can be, kind of, compartmentalized a little bit
okay.
to muse.
Yes, Muse.
Muse is the inspiration.
Muse. Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, indeed.
It was.
That was Kobe's his
documentary.
document
Yep.
Muse.
Yep.
Yeah, it was
Absolutely,
something.
man.
It was an experience because I have a top 4, but my top 2 fighters of all time is Mike Tyson and Floyd. Mike Tyson and Floyd. And I met Tyson when he, Hair Unlimited.
Yep.
He
of
was
course.
up there.
Always in there with Mac.
Yeah,
Shout
always
out
in there with
Mac,
that's his man. So
get better, Mac.
Yeah.
Get better, man.
Tyson was a phenomenon. So yeah.
Yeah, no doubt.
But in to
No
see
doubt.
these people for reals, it's like, yeah,
it's crazy.
I made
Yeah.
it.
Absolutely.
I made
no
it.
doubt, man. Wow. Wow.
Great show, man.
Yes.
Unbelievable
Appreciate
stuff right here, man.
Yeah.
Hey, we appreciate y'all coming
We
on.
show
man.
enough
Vegas,
appreciate
baby, all
y'all.
day.
Come on,
All
baby.
day,
Come on,
baby.
man.
Yeah.
Come
You
on,
already
man. Look,
know.
it's a game tomorrow.
Yes.
It's a game tomorrow.
Yeah.
We need some predictions.
Got 5
Out of
minutes.
everybody.
Out of everybody. We
Everybody.
need yours too, bros.
Yeah.
We need you. Ooh.
I like the fact that he said that. I want to see a champion get that 7th one.
Yeah.
Okay.
He ain't hating on the dude.
No.
He's like, I want to see him win. 7?
Absolutely. 7, dog.
More than my whole
He'll have
franchise?
more than any franchise at that point. That's crazy. That's crazy.
I'm a Steelers fan.
He ain't the best football player ever, though, guys. Stop doing that.
Hold on. See, you know what?
Stop doing that.
He's the best quarterback
Yeah,
ever.
no doubt. I conceded that long ago.
Okay.
But who
Long
said,
ago.
who is the best football ever?
I mean, you can run a couple of people
Okay,
through,
I was gonna
through
say.
that.
It ain't just one.
You can run a couple of people through that. Jerry Rice. You can run Lawrence Taylor through that. You can run
Jim
a bunch
Brown.
of. You can run Jim Brown. You can run a couple of people through that before you get to Tom Brady.
Okay, well, Tom Brady
Well,
gonna have 7 though.
they're saying that he is basically vying for the best athlete of all
Yes.
time if
No.
he wins.
No.
Athlete. And
He's
I'm
not.
like,
No,
Athlete?
he's not.
yes.
He's
and
not.
I'm like, come on now.
That
No.
boy, he can't even move.
It gotta be.
How can he be the
It
best
has to be
athlete ever?
position.
Yes.
It has to be by position.
And
The
then that's
best,
the thing.
the best winner.
He'd definitely be the best
He's-
winner. No
he
question.
is the
He'd
best
have more than
winner.
any franchise.
Yes.
He'd be the best winner. For
But
sure.
we're forgetting too. That's a team sport.
No doubt.
So the
Sport.
team has to be the.
Yes.
True story. True
so
story.
when you say athlete, I'm thinking more of a solitary sport.
Sure.
That's just my opinion.
Best athlete ever?
That's
in my opinion.
Okay.
I got to throw a name out there.
Okay, go
Deion
ahead.
Sanders.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Great
that's,
athlete.
that's fair.
Great athlete.
That's fair.
2 sports
That's
on
what-
the pro level.
That's what I'm saying. That's-
Elite
that's
level
fair.
too. I wouldn't argue. That's a name I wouldn't argue.
Yeah, Bo Jackson wouldn't be on that list. Though.
Ouch. Come on. Let's move on. Let's move on here. Predictions.
Predictions. Yeah.
Dre Bailey.
I am going to go with Tom Brady,
No, the team.
Tampa Bay.
Okay.
I'm going Tampa.
Why?
Why? Tom Brady.
Simple and plain. That's
Simple
it.
and plain, man. Like, I really feel he's motivated. I really feel like he feels like he has something to prove. And this is going to help eclipse his career, and he knows that. And he's going to bring his A game. So no matter what Patrick Mahomes come out with in Kansas City, they got a great team. Don't get me wrong.
Excellent squad.
But I think at the end of the day, Tom Brady's going to reign supreme.
Bob?
I respect my elders, and I respect maturity. So I'm going to go with Tampa Bay because of Tom. Tom has been there more than once.
Yes, sir.
He knows how much to put on the ball.
This will be time number 10.
Yep. He knows how much to put on the ball. He knows when to go, when to fold, too much experience.
Wow.
But I'm not saying the young man can't win.
He can't take it because he has.
Yeah, he has.
He can.
But experience. So that's who I'm going Tampa Bay.
Bill?
I already said it.
KC.
KC, I want
young
Mahomes
Patty,
to
huh?
get back to back.
Okay. I respect that. No,
That'll be dope.
I want the
I respect
youngster to
Solidify himself.
solidify himself.
I think he's already
Snatch.
solidified himself.
Snatch that
the
thing,
crown.
snatch the crown,
Yeah.
and take it from there.
Because the crown would be
Yeah.
his.
Okay.
Indefinitely,
Yeah.
it would be his
He's
if he
the
would beat
reigning.
Tom Brady.
He's the reigning world champion.
Yeah.
That Bucks defense, though. Ooh.
Yes. Something to deal with.
Tyreek Hill.
Especially in the
ooh.
playoffs. Especially in the playoffs.
Kelsey. Ooh. I mean, they got it all. They got it all.
Tampa Bay 34-28.
Nice.
It's a
You're
high-scoring
real better.
game.
You're real better.
Interesting.
He gave you a
High-scoring
score.
Interesting. Gotta go with Tampa, guys.
Okay. All right.
And
Respect.
it's a couple of different reasons. The entire, 80% of the Chiefs' offensive line, starting offensive line, will not be there.
Oh.
Both tackles are hurt.
Oh, wow.
They're all pro left tackle,
Oh.
torn Achilles.
Oh, man.
One of their offensive linemen is helping COVID patients somewhere else in the United States. He volunteered not to play.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a good cause, but come on, bro.
Come on, bro. You play the game and be like, all right, y'all, I'm going to holler. I'm finna go save some lives.
That's a good cause, but I mean.
But, come on, bro.
Yeah. Your
You're
primary
supposed to,
job.
you don't get to just play in the Super Bowl, bro. You don't. I think all three levels of that Tampa defense will be ready to play. You know who I'm looking at specifically, though, who really disappointed me when the Rams made it? It's Dominic Sue, bro.
Yeah.
I'm looking for some redemption from him.
Yes.
Because in that Super Bowl, you got Aaron Donald next to you, bro. There's no way on God's green earth that he should not have been wreaking havoc in that football game.
Well,
None.
None.
And
Are you
he
right?
did not.
We'll see.
But you got to remember, Patrick Mahomes is a smart
No,
quarterback.
no doubt.
And he knows this.
No doubt.
Bieniemy knows this. Andy Reid knows this.
Yes.
He is not going to hold on to that ball and let them wreak havoc on him.
Yeah.
Sure.
Especially when he has, he still has.
No doubt.
He still has Kelsey. He has his
Sure.
running backs he can dump it to.
Sure.
He's not going to let that. He's not going to let that defense
I just
run
think the
roughshod
game
over.
plan has been switched a little bit based on your two tackles not being there. When Eric Fisher went down, I said,
Ooh, yeah, no. Tackle is important. Tackles
that's
are-
not good. Because now at this point, Pat can't survey the field like he's used to doing and hitting Tyreek Hill blowing off the top of the defense.
Exactly. Yeah.
So now I think Tyreek Hill is still going to get his. He may even bust a couple of big plays. I just think it won't be in abundance like it usually is.
Well, I'm going
with-
to tell you
with
this.
those two.
They better not run Pat Mahomes to the short side of the field
Don't
again.
do
or he
it,
gonna get spit at.
please.
Don't do
Got
it.
that man concussed in here.
Yeah.
You running option to the short side of the field. What are you doing?
Look, man, we appreciate everybody chiming in to Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Radio. Man, we want you guys to drink responsibly on Super Bowl Sunday.
Yes, please.
Get somewhere and sit down somewhere.
Yes.
Wear your mask. Keep your social distancing in effect, man, for the Super Bowl parties that some of you guys are going to be having, man. I know some of y'all already going out getting a lot of food and drinks for these young COVID parties you're about to throw tomorrow.
Yeah.
But look, Be
Make
safe.
sure you don't
out-
have more than 10 at your house.
Yes,
Oh, boy.
man. Or your neighbors will.
And they will be snitching.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
well
boy.
you know.
Well, y'all come holler at us at Cork and Thorn tomorrow too, man. We will be at Cork and Thorn, man. You know, mingling amongst the crowd, man,
Yeah.
and come holler at your boys,
Yeah,
man.
man,
Let the
we
Ball Bounce
appreciate
Sports Talk Radio,
and look,
man.
we appreciate y'all
Thank
for
you.
coming
Yes.
in, man. Y'all can
Thank
come
you.
on
Mac in the building.
anytime.
Anytime, man.
Thank you.
Anytime, man.
Raeese
You
The
guys
Beast
are
Aleem, man. We
definitely
appreciate you,
Thank you.
homeboy.
more
Big
than
time,
welcome
man.
for coming back, man. Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Radio, man. Every Saturday at 2 p.m., every Tuesday at 6 p.m., man. We give you guys the best of Sports Talk Radio. And can we go out by playing his fight? That one fight one last time, man. We did.
Follow
If
us,
you are
baby. Follow us.
just now tuning in to Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Radio, man, we had a doozy for you, man.
Yes, sir.
You can watch us on YouTube,
Yes.
Facebook,
Yes.
any social media handle that
Run it back.
you have. Run it back. If you got that
Run it back.
Obama phone, man, you
Run
can
it back.
listen to us on that joint.
Run it back.
Thanks for your support.
Yeah.
Yes,
We
sir.
appreciate y'all, man. We love y'all, man. And stay tuned.
What a sweeping right hand by Aleem.
4, 5, 6, 7. Drop it.
Oh, beautiful left hook. Trying to move out of the
This for caution's sake. Some of these rounds have been close. And
there, the left hook dropping Leo, who is of course
a little bit back in his fight, just a smidge. Enough to
with his hands down. And then Aleem just staggered Pasillas.
You gotta get your hands up, bro.
Metal and Pasillas is still there. Coming forward. Oh, and he gets counted and down
That's it.
goes
That's it.
Pasillas.
That's it.
And it is over. Raeese Aleem, he's a beast.
What do we got? This 11th round, Raeese Aleem clips Pasillas with another one of those right hands, the ones that Raul had been talking about. He is the winner by way of technical knockout. He is still undefeated. He is now the interim WBA Super Bantamweight World Champion, Raeese The Beast Aleem.
Hard work.